Hi, I'm John Stratton from Pure Fidelity. Thank you for buying one of our tables. I think you'll find you'll have many, many years of great listening for it. So yeah, thanks again. Now I'm gonna do a quick little sort of unboxing our cliche videos that everybody seems to be doing, but I think in this case it's actually really important that you see the care that we put into our packaging. Inside these double boxes, by the way, you'll see 5 layers of CNC-cut foam. All our parts have their own little pockets and stuff. We've never, knock on wood, we've never had a turntable show up damaged yet. So yeah, let's get at her. Now, first, what you should keep in mind, we actually put these things are packaged in sort of reverse order. The first thing in the package, the bottom piece in here is our isolation platforms. We put that in there because they're very heavy, and we want the weight all in the bottom. So it's important that you have a space cleared out, sort of ready to go as you unbox. We also include a little slip here that's unpacking your turntable, and of course repackaging your table, because people move or they move generally is why you're going to do that. So hold on to that. I mean, all the foam is numbered as well, so it really shouldn't be an issue. But we put this in just to be an extra little thing. So as you can see, we double box it. So now we're getting to the good stuff. Again, you can see there's our manual. That's of course with every model. This happens to be a Walnut Harmony. So there's the first layer that's exposing our table. It's all shrink wrapped and stuff, just so make sure nothing gets scratched or marked up. And we'll just sort of put them out of the way because, yeah, just so there's. So there you'll see, there's sort of an example of the lengths that we go to. Everything has its own sort of exact place. So if and when you are repackaging, it'll be very obvious where things go. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, the last thing that comes out is the isolation platform. And now you can start putting this in basically the rough position of where your table's going to end up. Now on the bottom of these of our isolation platform, there's Gaia feet by ISO Acoustics. This is called their Model 4, which is not readily available retail. It's an OEM product that was developed for us and other manufacturers with a lower profile, and just to be sort of a sleek. It's a great product, and we're very happy to have a joint effort with them. All the same benefits, of course, you get with their speaker footers. So you'll put this into place. Now on the bottom, you'll notice that there is the feet are adjustable, so you can level them. Now, please don't take this that you don't need a level playing surface. You do need a level playing surface. This is really meant just for sort of smaller adjustments and not really meant to be to go all the way with the. So there's exposing our fantastic looking natural walnut. I do sign, oops, upside down. I do sign all my tables. So next, this just goes right on top of the isolation platform. You'll notice there's feet here. There's pockets machined out that fit in. So it's really basically, it's a fantastic solution. It's really like it's a built-in isolation platform. Instead of having a big surface, you've got basically the exact same profile as the plinth. The ruby bearing is already installed, so just take off the black cover. You'll put half a dozen drops of oil on the sub-platter shaft. Now, I like to spin it by hand for 30 seconds or so, just to get the oil all evenly in there. Now you'll notice it's bouncing a little bit. That's a very good sign. That's showing how tight the tolerances are between the sub-platter and the bronze bearing. But the weight of the platter will knock it down and force the last little bit of air that may be trapped in there. You can see it's still got a bit of air because it pushes back. But just be patient. It will force all the air out. There, it didn't bounce back. Next, you're going to put on the belts. Again, I spin it by hand just to get the belts sort of in position. Next, we put our Delrin platter on. In this case, this is a 2-inch piece of Delrin, which goes on our H series models, the Horizon and the Harmony. It just drops right on, and this will show you just the precision and the amount of bearing. That'll spin for a long time. That's just sort of confirms the total precision and low tolerances that we deal with. Next step is to hook in our power supply, our brand new conductor power supply. It's now all in one box, so there's a dual rail linear power supply built in. This speaking controller is awesome. It's microprocessor controlled. It's essentially like a little computer. It's quartz locked, so the accuracy is 0.003 of a percent. That's how the speed is just bang on. But having said that, you'll see there is controls on the back. If for some reason you need to speed it up or slow it down, you can do that. So we're going to just plug it in here. Now, out of the back of the turntable, we now have a new DIN connection. We're no longer running the VGA connection that we did on our original one. So you basically just plug it in, it says turntable in, power in. I mean, it's very, very simple. So basically, you power up. then you press, even if you're playing 45, we recommend you start in 33. It's just easier on the motor and stuff. So press 33. We still like to do the soft start, which we did on our Maestro speed control. It's about a 5-second delay where it's going half speed and then it picks up. So it takes about 10 seconds to get up to speed, which is not the end of the world. And then of course, if you want 45, it's just simple press button. You don't have to stop it in between. It just go from there. Now, when I say we recommend you start in 33, that's really what I mean. You can start in 45, but because of the soft start and stuff, it will take about 15 seconds to get up to speed. Not that you can't wait 15 seconds, but think of it as a car. If you wanted to go 60 miles an hour, you don't start in 4th gear and just hammer it, and So we do recommend you start in 33, just for that reason. Again, just push button in between the thing. Now, this does not have a memory. What I mean by that is when you turn it off, let's say 45 was the last thing you were listening to, then you turn off for the night and you come back and the next day you come to play. When you press the power button on, it's just powering it's ready to go. It doesn't remember the last speed that you chose, and we do that just for that exact reason, so you don't accidentally start in 45. So again, 33, get it going. Now if you want a 45, once it's there, and it gets up to speed much quicker that way. And that's basically it.